Hello and welcome, and a very good afternoon to everyone. And we're back with the second match of the day. This is men's category now. And this is Yes We Can against MILCHAAR Chargers, two top teams of the men's category. And Yes We Can are batting first. Two openers out there in the middle, Vishu and Shivam, and Akshay Kaul having the ball in his hands. And Yes We Can are off the mark. Left and right hand combination out there in the middle. And it is Akshay. And a good solid drive. Straight it onto the point region, no runs. It looks like it's overcast. Sun is not out. Light looks a bit gloomy. But having the passion of cricket on, especially having two top teams of the tournament. And again, plays a chance up, a big mix-up, and ultimately back to the crease, no runs. And talking about these two top teams, the MILCHAAR Chargers yesterday had to taste the loss. Yes We Can got for a victory in the first outing. And today, altogether a very, very different contest. Appealing for the cut behind. I guess there was the ball just brushing the pads. And it goes straight to the keeper. And if you look closely, this bowler Akshay Kaul, and his action just resembles Mohammad Shami. Leaves off the ball, the action closing to the crease. And it's absolutely Mohammad Shami. Again a dot ball. Shivam Tikku and Vishu. Two openers out there in the middle, playing at Casey. Just talking about this important match. That's a big contest. And a good ball again, drifting down the leg stump, a dot to finish for Scan. And Yes We Can are 2 for no loss. And it's 1 over done. Look at the balance of these two sides. They've got some wonderful stars playing. Even though MILCHAAR Chargers, the team from Delhi, had to go with the loss yesterday. Today, looking at the body language, they look completely energetic. They look charged up. They look confident. They look active. And now, Akash Sapru having the ball in his hands. He's got jersey number 44. Now slips in place. The third man, a gully, a backward point, a deep straight point, a cover. And we got a mid-off. Welcome salam, Akash Russell from District Shopian. Thank you. And the first ball played down. And there is no runs. And altogether, the pen out there for MILCHAAR Chargers. A bit of a purple color off their uniform, having some traces of orange color. And they're pumped up today. In goes Akash. And a full of fentanyl delivery. That's driven. And he will get a single only. The man, Akash Magri, is famous by the name of Akash Russell, back from District Shopian. And he's a wonderful hitter of the ball. Thank you, Akash, for just commenting and showing your love for Baba Nisar, a sensation. And at the moment, yes, we can. I mean, left and right in combination. And way outside the off stump. Should be the first wide. And another extra to the total. Another run to the total, rather. It takes on to the 4 now. On the onside, you can see a fine leg. And a fine scale leg as well. And this time, that's wonderfully played, and absolutely that was powerfully cut straight down to the deep point region for the first boundary of the innings. For a moment I thought that it was stopped, but no, it was timed nicely. Picks up the first boundary, Shivam Tikku, and he gets off the mark in style as well. That's a wonderful style to get your runs on. Third man, backward point, a straightish point to cover in a mid off. Here goes Akash. Low this time. And a bit of a seam movement. A wipe from the batsman. And it's turned out to be a dot ball. When I look at this man, one bowler comes to my eyes. It was Dilara Fernando of Sri Lanka. And he was a very, very physical stalwart. And again, that's a wonderful start this time. Big mix-up. And they will be through. And a wonderful start. Just saved 3 runs for his team. Dilara Fernando. And he worked and he served Sri Lanka cricket. He was another good fast bowler. And after looking at this, Akash Sapru down the leg stump. Now time is done, and ample of time to go through for another extra. And the score goes on to 9 now. 2 gone with a run rate of 5. Yes, we can. A 10 for no loss. Shivam Tikku 5 of 8 and Vishu 2 of 4. It's still the early beginnings of this all-important encounter. 2 top teams having a hurdle. Let's see who is having the last laugh. Deepak Kaul, his best commentator. Thank you, Deepak, for all this lovely, lovely feedback. And this comment really means a lot for me. It absolutely just encourages me a lot. This allows me to go for some wonderful, wonderful job in the future. And it will just give me some confidence more. And it's going to be the over number 3 now in progress. And up in there, just short. Third man already in place, and a good running between the wickets. That's a very, very good running. And 2 runs, fumble, and they have the full advantage. And taking the total on to the dozen now. It's 12 for no loss. And Rohit Rana says, great person with great voice, superb. Thank you for the superb love. Akshay Kaul. And that's, I can say there is a glove touch and easy pickings. And wicketkeeper making no mistake. And Akshay Kaul strikes, and guess what? And Vishu has to go, the right-handed batsman. This was the pace that actually got better of the man. Akshay Kaul got the first breakthrough. And Rishabh Raina is having a tease with him. He is loving this man, and everybody just loving the moment. And yes, Weekend lost the first wicket. It's dozen for one. And that's who it comes down to the centre. Just look at the smiles all over on the faces of MILCHAAR Chargers. It's always something great. You pick up a wicket at the top of the game, especially that right-handed batsman was looking in good touch. And ultimately that pace, short of length ball, got better of the man. And eventually a very good catch by the wicket-keeper. Let's see who comes down to the centre as the batsman. Wicket number 3. But look at the body language. And yesterday when they had tasted the loss, it was very close to the dugout of MILCHAAR Chargers. They were absolutely addressing those weaknesses, the problems. And today they've all together come up with a strong preparation. They look mentally strong. They look physically active. And the body language is absolutely disclosing something great for this team of MILCHAAR Chargers. They're a hot favourite team of this Bharat Premier League if we talk about men's category. And today, all together, they look a very complete side, a very different side. And Rahul Yuvi makes down to the centre, and he will join his partner, Shivam Tikku. And they're going to roll at their hands to really go for some good runs under the wicket number 3 partnership. And having the pace on, especially Akshay Kaul. Let's see what will be their approach. Here he goes, right arm over, bowling from the side screen end. And a good ball, keeping on low. And eventually a big mix. My goodness, I guess he has made his ground. Had he been a bit quicker, Rishabh Raina. It was a birthday boy yesterday. But still, he was very on to the top of the ball. Just minus seconds, a bit late. And Rahul Yuvi, I guess, he's off the mark. But I guess maybe he just walks back when he is grounded. His bat was absolutely in the crease, no damage done. And it should not be a tough decision for the TV umpire to disclose. And the decision will be surely not out. And he is not out. And thank you. And in the meantime, I got my family members also. Oh, what a shot! That's called clearing the infield. And he clears an extra cover. And dancing the ball, it goes to the fins for 4 runs. Just look at that, pitching over. And all he needs to do is just present the full face. And he comes up with a real determination. Second boundary for Yes We Can. It's 16 for 1 now. .4 overs ball. And Rahul Yuvi now joins the party. And down the track. Has he cleared the infield? This time onto the onside. And even the ball will be cut off surely by Rishabh Raina. And ample of time for the 2 batters to come back for the 2 more. And the intention is looking quite aggressive and natural now. Even losing the first wicket, very, very top at the innings. And Rahul Yuvi is not going to play. He's going to play his aggression. And he's play intentional strokes. And this time down the leg stump. And he was appealing, but unfortunately that ball was missing the leg stump. And I guess that's going to go with another run. And after the completion of 3, going at around 6.3 runs per over. Yes, we can, a 19 for 1. Kaul, a very successful over comes to an end. And Sapro will be back into the attack now. Got a ball from the side screen and big ground, big dimensions of around 70 to 75 meters. Not a big challenge for the batsman to pick up 6. Oh, goodness me. And he lost the grip off his handle. And if you look at the style of Rahul Yuvi, and he wants to be aggressive. He's batting on 6 of 5. Shivam, 5 of 8. And once again, if you look at the physical structure of Akshay Sapro, he's a very, very strong built man. Ah, goodness me, what a ball. As he releases, comes up with that grunty, and it shows that he is hitting the deck hard and using all his energy. And he's getting a bit help from the pitch as well. And this time straight. And make sure. Oh, goodness me. And I guess the ball crosses. It's gone for 4. Was it a catch? Was it a catch? It was travelling down the mid-on region. It doesn't come off the right part of the blade, but still he managed to pick up a boundary. And Rahul Yuvi picks up another boundary. Goes on to double figures. And the score goes on to 23 for 1 now. My family members, my daughters at the moment, and they're just showing their comments and showing their love. Thank you, my family. And missing you all. Missing you all. And again, that's a lovely shot. And even though not power in that stroke, inside out. And ample of time for picking up 2 more runs. The runs are not stopped. 6 so far. And 2 more balls to be bowled. A filing in place. Up in the circle. Trying to just hook it. And not having the connection. MILCHAAR yesterday lost against the hands of Dream 11. Today they're looking completely a different side. Talking about Yes We Can. They defeated Satyasar Cricket Club. They will be confident having a victory. And today, and it's going to be a wonderful contest. Oh, way off some. That's way outside an off stump. And no hesitations in signalling it as a wide. Another extra. But Akshay Sapro, 1.5 overs, 15 runs and no wicket. There is a bit of a movement. But if you manage to bring the ball into the batsman, especially late in swing, and it can be a good bowler. If taught to finish, 4 gone. The run rate approximately 7. They're 27 for 1. That's Yes We Can. two bowlers operating, starting the procedure and proceedings. Akshay Kaul, 1 for 10 off his 2 now. Into his third, getting ready to bowl to Rahul YWC. That's up in there. And I guess it's gonna go. 1 bounce for 4. There's a lovely pull shot. And having a boundary at the first ball of the over, that brings you to the confidence. And I can see, and this time straight down the mid-on, straight down the ground, and that's a back-to-back boundaries. I was telling you, Rahul YWC is looking quite intentional and is showing his aggression, and it's displaying all. And this very over, it takes on Akshay Kaul. And look at the score, quickly goes on to 35 for 1 now. Wraps him on the pad, up goes the finger. This time Akshay Kaul has the last laugh. He provides a wicket, the much needed breakthrough. And Rahul YWC, who was targeting him, is gone LBW. And Akshay Kaul comes up with a strike number 2. Yes, we can, a 35 for 2. A good ball pitched over. He tried to play cross, missed the line. And the rest of the job done by the umpire. And we find MILCHAAR Chargers back in the game now. And look at the celebration. Caught into the hurdle and just enjoying the moments. I got every reason for the same. 2 boundaries hit on the first 2 balls, then a wicket. That's all together a wonderful fight, a wonderful cricket going on. Let's see who walks down to the centre. Gonna join Shivam Tikku. Is batting on 5 of 9, has been a silent. It was Rahul YWC who started off some bangs, but could not continue. Gone for 21. And out walks to the centre, Mr. Mikkel Ban. Let's find his approach. Will he be aggressive, or he will be a bit silent? The run rate close to 8. It should be quite healthy. And now ending that slips in place. And a good ball. And off the mark straight away. Akshay Kaul. Both the wickets have been into his bag, and he's pumped up. This time chance, short up mid-off. There was no clean strike at all. Had he been there, more power and more push, I guess it could have carried to Sapru. good thing about YWC cricket team. They've got the left-handed batsman out there in the middle. And this time, he lost his control, and it may be, yes, he's gone. And Akshay Kaul finds another man. He lost his control, he lost his grip on the handle. He was a bit early to the stroke, I guess. The less pace caught better of the man, and Shivam Tikku is gone. And YWC are in a spot above the 3 down with just 36 on the board now. And Akshay Kaul, he is absolutely a gem, turning out to be wicket number 3 for him. 5 gone, 1 still over in power play. It's 36 for 3 now. Sapro, he will be bowling on the other end continuously. And good captaincy. Getting wickets on one side, Akshay Kaul. Even the Sapro gone for some runs, but allowing him to bowl continuously. Good partnership between these 2 bowlers, I should say. Good combination, having pace on both the sides. Sunil Rana now walks down to the centre. That left-handed batsman has to go now. Fair bit of experience, more than 120 matches. Sunil Rana and Mikhil Ban, both are new to the crease now. And it is Akash Sapro. And plays it on downside. Is it going to hit the gaps, I guess? Yes, it's gone for 4. And a boundary to the start of the over number power play. Last over of the power play. Score is 40 for 3. In he goes. No slips in place. And a good ball at space, and that just got beaten. Find the body language today, absolutely up to the examples. And MILCHAAR Chargers are turning out to be the hot favourites of this tournament, even though they have got a loss yesterday, but today altogether a different side. Good ball. Just cheering their bowlers, encouraging them, supporting them nicely. And absolutely, when you are having a full team at your back, and you are having a good start, having 3 wickets, especially in the power play, and you are surely going to go at the top of the game. All you need to do is just have a good support from the other bowlers, and if you manage to pick that support, you are going to be in the driver's seat, nipping in back. Especially at this pace, making the ball come into the batsman, swinging a bit late, swinging in, not easy to pick runs. And now they're looking completely good with their line, good lengths, and having dot balls on the trot. That is something that every bowler would love to get. Then it becomes quite hard for the batsman to be comfortable. And again beaten. That's again a lovely ball outside the off stump, very close to that 4th stump. showing his good and strong comeback. 3 dot balls. Let's see if MILCHAAR stays cool or he loses his cool. And edge, is it dead edge? And up goes the finger. Absolutely, there you see. And Akai Sapru, I was telling you, this can put more pressure on the batsman if you are not having runs on the 3 dot balls. And next ball, trying to deflect and a straight edge to the keeper. And number 4 departs. And Akai Sapru is also among the wickets now. It's 40 for 4, and we're done with the power play. In this time, I found to mention the names of our proud sponsors. We've got Landmark, we've got GR8, MILCHAAR Warriors, Hands for Humanity, Kashmir as it is, Haven Spices, KHS Pune, and Indar Trust, Equat Enterprises LLP, Triloki Raj Foundation, Mata Bhadrakali Trust, Super Refineries, and Rising Athletes of Jammu and Kashmir comes up in collaboration with Relief Department, Asha Bhavan and J&K Tourism. We've got a change in bowl and we find spin introduced now in the form of Amanzuchi. Let's see who walks down to the center. Manoj Bhatt and Samil Raina, both not facing any balls and got a great responsibility at their shoulder. Yes, we can. Facing the heat at the hands of the bowlers. MILCHAAR Chargers. They're under weather. And there is Amanzuchi. Oh, that keeps low. Carl Hooper of the West Indies would have the same action of the bowling. Edged, and there was no slips, and the ball is going to win the race. It turns and it goes, and there have been a slips. The results could have been something different. And even though he got off the mark, not in a comprehensive style. They need runs. Just look at the total. It's 44 for 4. And now slips into the place. Ah, goodness me. That's a white ball. And Amanzuchi not happy. It was a very, very close out to that mark. Plays it back along this time, no runs. And I can see altogether a different side today, MILCHAAR Chargers. Two is the call. And easy pickings. And they're gone for two. It's 47 for 4. Tries to work it on. Good running. They're excited. They're thrilled. They're energetic. They're so active. They look completely elegant. It's a massive moment of the game. And this situation actually from both the sides will decide the fate. If MILCHAAR Chargers manage to pick up a wicket more, there will be a strong side for the game. And talking about a partnership for this wicket number 5 between Manoj and Sunil Raina, especially with left and right hand combination, and they can turn out to be a strong side. That's why it's a big battle out here in the middle. Top to finish, 7 gone, and it's 47 for 4. Yes, we can. Another change. Dilip with the ball in his hand. So spin introduced from both both ends. Walaikum Salam, Nisar Chesti. Very close follower of my Baba Nisar Sensation page. I met him personally out there at Srinagar as well. Thank you for joining. Deflects it down to the square leg region. That's easy pickings. Thank you for joining. Coming back for the third. No. It's 2 runs. And very close to the 50 now. Just one shot. 49 for 4. Sunil Raina 8 of 6. Manoj Bhatt has faced only 1 ball. And standing tall, plays it down to the mid-off. And exactly, it's 50 on the board now. Place for the left-handed batsman Manoj Bhatt, and he gets ready to face Dilip, and that's a wrong line, and they will have the boundary, and that's a good way to start your account. He opens his account with a boundary and takes the total on to 54 now. This is what cricket is all about, you know, having 4 quick wickets, 40 for 4, now the partnership building, and DNS, and the team that plays better cricket at the moment, and they get and turn out to be a strong side. And the construction is on, and they have to really believe in some good runs for this wicket number 5 partnership. And there you see now, looking confident, hitting the gaps, picking runs. And now both the batters look completely solid out there. Not letting the run rate come down. Still making sure, just going with over 7 runs per over. The first target should be to cross 100 without any further wicket gone. That's a nice shot. Works it on the onside and will fetch a single, I guess. Yes, 8 gone. And over 7 runs per over. There's 57 for 4. Dilip completes his first 10 of the over. In the meantime, we find a slips for the left-hander. There is a gully. Straight point, Rishabh Raina. It covers. Long off. The outside, I can see a deep scaling, a deep mid-wicket. So far, working nicely, this partnership, around 17 runs between the two. Here it goes. And this time, that's being driven hard. That's driven nicely. And that's driven for 4. It's a lovely cover drive. And he makes sure he reaches to the pitch of the ball. There was a good execution, an extension of arms, and everything perfect with the shot. And so far, this should be the shot of the day. And Manoj Bhatt into the double figures now with that glorious drive. And he will have more confidence now. Just waiting for the ball. And this time not going for runs. Projected score displaying 144. And if they manage to pick around 140, 150. Oh, appealing, and up goes the finger. And I guess batsman is not happy at all. But Manoj Bhatt has to go. He was bowling round the stumps. And he has to go. Maybe the traces of the ball, maybe going down the leg stump, but umpire the best judge. And there you go, the partnership building, but broken by Aman Zutshi. And he finds his team back to the game now. It's half the team for Yas weekend. They're 61 on the board now. And this wicket will absolutely it will bring them back. And Sumit Hasha. Another right-handed batsman. And he walks down to the centre now. Aman Zorshi will be a very pleased man. Picks up his first. And every bowler who picks up the first wicket, he feels joyous. Akash Sabru brought into the slips a bit wider, a bit back as well. And here he goes. Oh, goodness me! Quicker! Oh, goodness me. Passes that outside edge. What a good take by the keeper. That send-off over with the help of six extras. 9 gone. Yes, we can. Just look at the wickets column. 61 for 5. And here we get another bowling change. Left armer now into the action. And Sumit Butt gonna bowl around the stumps to the man Somil Raina. Oh, goodness me, that keeps low. Luckily, he brought his bat down and plays it down straight along. No runs. And a flight this time. Somil Raina watches it closely and finally settles, not playing the ball. This time off his pads, works it nicely. And he just moves on to the non-striking stumps. Good ball again. Specs on, cheered up, cherishing the moments, enjoying the game. So accurate, so active. Just look at the smiles on the faces, telling you the story. It's overall a very, very balanced side today, MILCHAAR Chargers from Delhi. Ah, goodness me, just misses an outside edge. And a dot to finish. It's halfway through, 10 gone. It's 62 for 5. It'll be surely a drinks break. And I will also take a break from the commentary. welcome back. And we have break. And let's looking at the situation of yes we can. They're 88 for 6 now. And the situation's not looking completely controlled if we talk about yes we can. That's the name suggests. They can. And they did it yesterday. Let's see if they do it today or not. But MILCHAAR Chargers are looking at the top of the game. And that's a lovely ball. Flight in that, trying to drive it through covers. And looking at the total. A top to finish, 14 gone. Yes, we can. Are 88 for 6. YWC only the top scorer today with 21 on the boards. And rest of the batsmen have looked completely under the heat of all the bowlers of MILCHAAR Chargers from Delhi. Still 6 overs remaining. And if we look at the projected score with the way run rate is going, and it shows around 124. They will love to just get around 130, 140 and give something to the opposite team surely when they get back to the defense. Rahul Rana Jr. He bowled a 1 over, no wicket, conceded 3. And I guess, and this time full toss, and he's dropped. It was straight to the covers. He caught some attempts, and I guess onto the third, he just drops it. And this could have been the number 7 as well. Just looking at the ball closely and finally settles not to play it and lets it go straight to the keeper. In he goes. This time again for... And this time a very good effort. Stops inside the line, inside the covers. And the good news, the sun is on. And it's full prime. And again, a lovely ball outside the off-stump channel. Trying to play it late and he's beaten. No runs. And this over only. It's turning out to be the dot balls after dot balls. And this is up in the air and he accepts the catch. That's a wonderful catch and there we go. Number 7 departs. And yes, we can are absolutely facing the heat of the team of MILCHAAR. Looking at the team of MILCHAAR Chargers, they're absolutely at the top of the game. And if we talk about the first match of the day of the veterans category, YWC Cricket Club, what a victory. Even though they lost the wicket on the first ball, but there was a complete confidence. And they showed it all. Absolutely a strong side. And today, they have just tasted the victory. And going with all the smiles on their faces back to their respective stores. And will be surely back with very well prepared. And here, if we talk about yes we can, they are not having a good going. Can see specialist wicketkeeper of YWC Cricket Club, and he's just having his go back to his home. And if he has some time, please come to the commentary box. We will have some kind words from your side, please. I'm here to your right. Here to your right, please. Wicketkeeper batsman of YWC Cricket Club. Very good day. Smiles on the faces. And they got the way. Oh, big mix-up, my goodness! Look at the signal. It's showing it's a boundary. And we just need to get very close signal of the umpire. What happened over there? And we have got with us a very special guest at the moment from Arzu Cricket Club, and we would love to have some kind words. They have the victory today, defeating Swan Cricket Club at a very good note, around 7 wickets margin. And I would love to have some closing words about the very special event of this. We talk about Bharat Premier League. Sir, please.
It was really nice, excellent commentary from you. So one of the best commentator I have ever heard. Really appreciable. Keep it going. You are really a professional guy. Yeah, excellent.
We were eagerly waiting for you to watch.
I just wanted to
we
meet you.
we were very much eager to hear your voice and all.
Really excellent.
It was an excellent.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you very much for all your kind words. And absolutely, these are the words that you know, it boosts you up. And you always come with something special. Just look at the situation, not looking under control. 7 down with just 92 on the board. And the bowlers have really put up some wonderful job. Talking about MILCHAAR Chargers from Delhi. They got some wonderful players playing, wonderful dignitaries like Rishabh Raina. He's a very close to the organizer committee of Rising Athletes. A prime sponsor of Bharat Premier League as well. Mr. Saurabh Jha, CEO, MD of the Playing 11 app. And apart from that, we have got some other players as well. And I would love to mention the names. We've got Mr. Rohit Bhatt, and we've got Akash Raina. And these 4 are absolutely 4 great personalities playing for MILCHAAR Chargers. And they have been really boosting and encouraging, I should say, Bharat Premier League for the last year or two. Would love to show our hearty gratitude, especially in person, like Saurabh Jha, Rishabh Raina, Rohit Bhatt, and Akash Raina. And we are so grateful for your kind support. And coming back to the situation, just 4 overs left in the first innings. Let's see what will be the approach. Ronak Rastan, 1 of 8, has been a slow starter. And Vishal Raina, 4 of 1. And they've got a very big challenge at their hands. And this time, trying to use the long handle. And I guess only a single is going to cruise. Getting close to that 100 runs on the board. It's 94 for 7 now. And if you look at Rahul Raina Jr., has bowled 2.1 overs, has picked up a wicket, and has conceded 8 runs. And this time, and straight goes down to that slip region. And they've got enough of time to go for another run. There has been a block of the runs. The runs have been blocked. Pretty difficult to find the runs going. Yeah, let's see these 2 now come up with some good runs. And he missed it. Crossed the line. He was trying to slog it over mid-wicket. And no connection. It's a dot ball. And this time down the track. He checked his shot. Just plays it down to the cover point region for another run. I guess it's a dot ball. There is no run at all. The fielding has been great. They have been absolutely active on the spots. And this time, that's the wrong lane. And that's been punished for 4. It was a very good over. Just one ball. And bad ball getting the right punishment. And just one short of 100 if we talk about yes we can. Let's see how far they can go. Still having 19 balls in hands, having 3 wickets in hand. And they will love to just go close to 130. The question is, will MILCHAAR Chargers allow them for the same? Rishabh Raina, Saurabh Jha, Akshay, Rakesh. And talking about the man, Akshay, Akash, Sapru. They have been absolutely on the top of the game so far. And the last ball coming up. 6 runs off the over so far. Let's find the approach of Ronak Razdan at the last ball. And it's a dot ball to finish. Playing across, missing and gone. 17 gone, it's 99 for 7 now. And Rakesh Kaul says who is doing commentary. It's Baba Nisar from Kashmir. And I've been doing the commentary as official commentator of Bharat Premier League right from the 10th of December. And thank you for all your love, Mr. Rakesh Kaul. Three overs left, 18 legal balls. Let's see how far they take the score. Behind the square, I can find 3 close-in fielders. Here goes Aman Zochi and plays it straight to the covers. There will be no run. That's pressure speaking at the moment. Losing 7 wickets at the regular intervals. Never allowed the batsman to come back in the game. That's a disciplined bowling if we talk about MILCHAAR Chargers from Delhi. Lovely bowling unit. This time plays it on the onside, straight to the long on. A single across and takes the total exactly onto the 100. It's 100 up on the board. And we've got 7 wickets already back to the hut. This time, the question is, it's a very big ground. Dimensions of around 70 to 75. Never easy to hit the 6. Even though only 1 6 can be hit today. Let's find the approach for these 2 batsmen now. And wraps him on the pad, but that was missing the leg stump. Absolutely missing. And there is not a good throw. And they will go for a run. And 1 more to the total. We are done with over number 18. It's 102 for 7. And just 2 overs left. And the question is, let's see who is having the ball in his hands. Rishabh Raina today, not bowling. Yesterday he started off the proceedings. Can't understand why he was taken off today. And all importantly, all the bowlers that have been introduced so far, they bowled really nice. Good lines, good lengths, nice channels. And the result is at our screen. Projected score only showing 114. That will be below 6 runs per over. Let's find the approach for these remaining 2 overs now. Ronak Rastan 7 of 14, going with a strike rate of 50. And Vishal Raina 6 of 6, going with a strike rate of 100. And I guess it's Rahul Raina. He's got the bowling figures of 1 for 13 of his 3. He's going to bowl the last over of his quarter. Has been pretty economical, just gone with 4 runs per over. Let's see he picks up 1 more or not. Here we go. Using the long handle, still not connecting the ball well. And there will be just a single. With the way things have gone for MILCHAAR Chargers today, they will be very blessed. Very, very pleased. And that's a solid performance from the bowling department. It's all up to the batting department now to come and chase down and register their first victory in Bharat Premier League. And as time waits and plays nicely, that's a lovely shot, and just crosses over the point region for 4 runs. And this will ease the nerves a bit. And Ronak Rastan into the double figures now. It's 107 for 7. Flighted ball, and that's been hit straight to the long off. And they could have sent it down to the fence, but he was not exactly behind the ball. They need to pick some big heaves, and can they produce some gigantic blows? And that's been hit hard, and a well stop. That's a lovely up and at the deep. And surely saving 2 runs for his team. That's what determination is all about. Every single run will count. And Rajat Safaya will find a double. Safaya is looking good now. Let's see, can he use the long handle? And will he produce some magical blows? And that's played straight. Is it going to be caught? And an easy catch. Down there at long off. And Rajat Safaya will have to go. And Rahul Raina picks up his 2. It's 110 for 8 now. And I guess the problem is continue for the team up. Yes, we can. Look at the celebration, I can tell you. And there you find everyone filled with smiles on their faces. And I got every special reason to have the same. And Ritik Joshi walks down to the center now. With only 7 balls remaining. And he will be on the crease. Here goes Rahul Raina. And should be a wide, and it is a wide. And guess what? It's single Nelson on the board. 1-1-1 for 8. And plays it sensible and not going for the runs. A dot to finish. 19 gone. And we find single Nelson on the board. It's 1-1-1 for 8. And who is going to bowl that last over? I guess Akash Sapru. Physical stalwart, energetic, very strong, and he just hits the deck hard, and he just produces that pace, and he's being given the last over to be bowled. And yes, we can. 1-1 for 8, and let's see how many runs they will count in that last over. Slowly and steadily, and we're set for the last over to be bowled over here. We are live from KC Sport Jammu, MILCHAAR Chargers, a very top side of the tournament, Bharat Premier League, coming from Delhi. Yesterday had to taste the loss at the hands of Dream 11, but today they have a very well strong side and coming up with full preparations. Bowling nicely, restricting the opponents. Only 1-1 for 8 and just 1 over to be bowled. And here is Akash Sapru now. And he moves into run across down. Ah, goodness me, what a bowl! And he starts off, I guess, with a no ball. And that's going to be the freedom, the license, and the freedom to hit the ball. That's a free hit. And can he count it big? And can he produce a magic? In goes Akash. 20 runs so far conceded. Full toss. Not convincing. And there is a bit of a stop from the boards. A good stop overall. And saved 2 runs for his team. In bowling that Yorker, he just happened to bowl it as a low full toss. And Razdan has a 2. It's 114 for 8 now. Here he moves in again. Full toss again, driven palmly, that's gone through the line. That's a boundary, lovely shot at this critical moment. And he can't afford to bowl, especially he's trying to york him. He's trying to bowl a yorker. And he just happens to bowl a low full toss and driven through extra cover. And that's a lovely shot from Ronak Rasdan. And going to 118 for 8 now. In he goes. Again, full toss. And that's being belted hard. This time through the square. 4 runs again. And this is turning out to be a fruitful over for Yes We Can. Every single run is going to count at all. Especially if you hit boundaries on the trot. And 11 runs off the over so far. It's 122 for 8 now. And they're getting closer to 130. In he moves. And a slow full toss. And I guess it's gonna now, rather it's a short bouncer. And it's a wide ball. It was over the head of the batsman. And it's another extra. And that's turning out to be a very good over. 12 runs so far. This is turning out to be the best over of the innings so far. If we talk about yes, we can. And a good ball. This time a better length. And just bowling over those stumps, especially onto the line of middle stump. And that's a good weapon to use, especially having the last over in play. Still 2 balls remaining. Wicketkeeper standing back. And so we have the third man. And shuffling. Ah, goodness me. Oh my goodness. That's turning on. And is brilliantly batting at the moment. Boundary number 3 of the over. And run across them is turning out to be some game-changing moments. 16 makes it with the ball number 5. And can they cross 130? Can he manage one more boundary? And this is a very expensive over. Here he goes, last ball. And make sure, I guess it's gonna go. Yes, it goes. That's a boundary to finish. And they scored 131 for 8. That's a very good score at this strike. 20 of that last over, courtesy run across down. So the score to be chased down par. MILCHAAR Chargers will be 132 in their allotted 20 overs. I guess it's a very good competitive total on the board. And now it's all up to that second innings. Let's see who gets the chase. Or will we see the bowling unit of Yes We Can doing wonders. Thank you very much for being with us. We'll be back with the chase. Till then, you enjoy your time. Very warm afternoon to everyone. And we're back on the sets of Rising Athletes of Jammu and Kashmir. And I'm your English commentator, Baba Nisar. And back we are with the chase of MILCHAAR Chargers. 132 is the score set for them to chase. Hemant Yadav and Rohit Bhatt come down as openers, and Sunil Raina will start the proceedings from Yes We Can. It slips in place, and here is the first ball round the stump's right arm and driven. Ah, goodness me, what a lovely style and a good stop. A good shot and equally a good stop at the boundary. They get off the mark in a style, 2 on the board. Should not be any problems for the team of MILCHAAR. They have a very depth in their batting. This time goes deep on the back foot and plays it back along for no runs. We have a slips in place. A deep third man. Just a backward point. Slips now taken off and sent down to the extra covers. A mid-off in place. That is what Sunil Raina bowls with. In he goes, right arm again. And this time on to the onside. That's a good looking shot. And he will hit the first boundary off the chase. And he's looking aggressive right from the start of the chase now. Six without loss. Should be a wide, and no, I guess the ball. My goodness. And look at the reactions of the bowler. Some sound was there, I guess the ball just brushed the pads. It turns out as a white ball. This time shuffles across, plays it nice. And bringing his rest into play and fetches another run. Every single run being cheered. And every single run will get them closer to that target of 132. MILCHAAR Chargers from Delhi. A very, very solid team. We've got Rishabh Raina, Pat Cummins of Jammu. We've got Saurabh Jha. We've got Rakesh. And talking about some more players over there. In he goes now over the wicket to the right. Oh, leading edge and gone! What a catch! Absolutely the moment of joy for the man Sunil Raina. And the first ball ducked for Rohit, but he departs. And MILCHAAR Chargers have their first wicket down now. It's 8 for 1. That's really gonna be a good sign of a good battle. Having the wicket in the first over. This is really putting the contest on. And Akash Raina walks down to the middle now. But coming back to that cotton bowled, it was a spectacular catch. Talking about MILCHAAR, and for the first time they're chasing in this tournament. The chase has not begun at a good note for them, losing their opener for just a golden duck. And Akash Rana walks down to the centre now, joining his left-handed partner Hemant Yadav. A fine leg in place on the onside, and we find a mid-wicket as well. And batsman now flexing his, just going a bit for an exercise, and is all set to face the pace of Somil Rana. Last ball coming up, and a good ball. Plays it on the onside, a dot to finish for Scone, chasing 132. MILCHAAR Chargers are 8 for 1. And giving you the time of today's sponsors for this Bharat Premier League. We've got Super Refineries, Alpha Productions, Mr. Bharatji from Jammu, Landmark, GR8, Pamposh Warriors, Hands for Humanity. We've got Kashmir as it is, Harvan Spices, KHS Pune, NN Dhar Trust, Equat Enterprises LLP, Trilok Raj Foundation. And it is this first ball, off the back foot, and a wonderful stop in the covers. That's a lovely effort, surely saving 4 runs for his team. And that's what you need to produce. No, we have not put up a massive score on the board. They have to be quite great with their fielding efforts. We've got Triloki Raj Foundation. We've got Mata Bhadrakali Trust, Super Refineries as well. And we come in collaboration with Relief Department, Asha Bhavan and J&K Tourism. And again, same stop. And the same fielder comes into the action. And is doing a fantastic job, especially being in the circle for the power play. And MILCHAAR Chargers finding it hard to find the runs. Having a slips in place. And is bowling round the stumps, right arm Ritik Joshi. Good ball. That's a lovely ball. A bit of a late seam movement can be found. And beaten outside to off stump Hemant Yadav. आदाब तुझे ठीक This time he swings it nicely and he will find another boundary. Lovely shot. That's a good timed shot. Left-handed Hemant Yadav. And takes the total on to the dozen now. It was a pick-up shot. And the way he just middled it, that was really a treat to the eyes. Just 120 behind now. And away outside the off stump. That should be a wide. That's what I always believe when you've got a left and right in combination on. It's a bit difficult and challenging for the bowler to settle his line and length. And that was a living example for you. Yes, we can. Scored 131. And MILCHAAR Chargers are 13 for 1 on the board. Good stop at the gully. Again, it's a dot ball. No runs. With power play on.
Over.
2 gone with the run rate of 6.5. They're 13 for 1. And Samil Rana once again into the attack. This time he bowls with no slips on. And that's a nice shot. And a boundary to the first ball of the new over. And that will ease the nerves on Akash Rana. Hemant Yadav. Actually, it was Hemant Yadav. And the runs are coming his way. I'm not understanding it properly. I guess some problems with the scoring. And again, tries to cut it square. And finds the point fielder inside the circle. No damage done. Actually, that was Akash Rana who hit a boundary. 4 runs should be credited to his account. Oh, goodness me, what a ball. That's a peach off a nipper. Hitting the deck hard. Just bowling it as dot one. Not a proper backing. Should have been stopped. And a run scored at all. It will be 18 for the loss of 1 wicket. And we are having some issues, some errors with the scoring online. Hope these get sorted out now. Walaikum Salam, Dr. Butt's Dental Hub from Jadura, District Budgam, Kashmir. And that fielder now kind of close to Samil Rana, having a word with him. Here he goes to the Hemant Yadav now, left-handed. And it's a good flicker off the ball. Flicks it nicely. And a good piece of running between the stumps. Oh, goodness me! Goodness me! Goodness me! Is it gonna have something different? The decision is pending. Ah, my goodness. Just look at that. He was having a bullseye. Oh, that's touch and go. That is touch and go. And he surely, I guess it's short of the crease a bit. Just look at the dislodge of the bails. The umpire will surely take some time to find it correctly. And he will just go with different angles. The bat just looked onto the crease. And some part of the bat has to be inside the crease. But the important factor is the dislodge of the bails. And still waiting for that decision to come out. And the decision will be out. And he is out. Just short of the crease, just a little bit. And most of the time, he was having his bat on the crease, and it's a rule that you need to have some part inside. But what a moment in the game. And MILCHAAR Chargers losing their second. It's 17-2 now. Yes, we can, or onto the top of the game. And some challenges at the front of MILCHAAR Chargers. And can they turn out to be wonderful with their batting skills now? That's not a good start for MILCHAAR Chargers. And time for them to come stronger. Bowled well, fielded well, and concerns with their batting. But we should definitely just love to give the credit to that throw from deep. It was a bullseye. Hit the bullseye. This one has been flicked nicely. Is it going to be caught? Just no. And it has gone for 4 runs. And I would love to request to my scorers kindly update the score correctly as we got some errors. And here we go. No slips in place. Power play in progress. I believe they should go with the slips in place. An important juncture of the game. This is turning out to be a wonderful contest. Ah, goodness me, what a ball! Just got through the pads and almost kissing the leg stump. और ऑनलाइन स्कोरर से मेरी इस्तदा है कि वो प्लीज स्कोरिंग ऐप को जल्दी से वहां पर ठीक करे प्लीज. Surely drifting down the leg stump, can't be given that way. But all important, a very, very important leg bye to the team. Harry moves in. Right arm over. And a bit of a fumble and allows the batsman to go for one more. Every single run counts. Every single round matters. And here at Casey Stadium today, this is turning out to be a wonderful contest between MILCHAAR and Yes, we can. Moves in again. Oh my goodness! Has it gone all the way? And it's sailed into the orbit, I tell you. First six of the chase. That's gone huge and that's gone long. That's a biggie from the man, I tell you. What a shot, clean strike. And the moment it left the bat, 6 runs were written all over. Next ball. We have got still some problems with the scoring apps, will be updated, but at the moment 31 for the loss of 2 after the completion of 4 overs. MILCHAAR still 101 more runs to get, having 8 wickets in hand and 16 overs to go. Sunday, the big day, and it's the game of cricket. Let's find who has the ball in his hands now. It's turning out to be a very good contest and a big battle between the two big teams of Bharat Premier League. Five fielders on the offside. Rajat Safaya standing in the covers. Very good fielder. And there we are now. And we have got the scoring apps on the screens now. Thank you very much, scorers, for just updating it nicely. And it's time slashing hard. And that's gone through. That's gone for 4 runs. And this will surely ease the nerves on these batters. And they've gone past 30s. Now it's 35 for 2 now. Sumit Hasha is bowling his first. Not picking the length very early, but so lucky that he was not bringing more power in that stroke. Straight to the covers, no runs. Once again he moves in, right arm over, Sumit. And make sure he hits it in the gaps. Power play on and takes the pull advantage through the extra cover. Another boundary to Ishantar. And is having a good going, 13 of 6. It's 39 for 2 now. And again, oh goodness me, has he taken it now? He says no. That's a good reaction and a very good sportsmanship. For a moment I thought that he has taken it nicely. And it was he who mentioned that he has gone up off the ground. That displays that you are a real sports person. 93 runs behind, 91 balls remaining. It almost a run a ball. And that's gone through. There's a deep point. We will cut the ball off. And after the completion of 5 with a run rate of 8, it's 40 for 2 now. Let's find the new bowler who has got the ball in his hands to start the fresh over of the power play, the last of the power play. And at the moment, Ishandar 14 of 8 and Akash Rena 11 of 10. And both are looking great. And he's going to bowl with no slips in place. And he goes right arm. And picks the net early. That's a lovely shot. And equally fielded well at the long off. It was pitched over. And presented the full face of the blade. Look at the anguish reaction from the bowler. And he thought that it could have carried all the way. But no, it should have been trying to pick that catch. but eventually not going for the same. The runs have started to come now thick and fast for the team of MILCHAAR. Hot favourites of this men's category, Bharat Premier League. But they have been given some thumping response from the side that's yes we can. And a slower ball. A very, very good disguised slower. And that's all intelligent bowling bowled by Sunil Raina. So far this power play has been quietly balanced for both the sides. Wickets have fallen and the runs have been scored at will. Kites it down and a good running again, good running. Look again the equation, 90 needed of 87 balls, almost a run a ball. Should not be any concerns for the team of MILCHAAR Chargers, Delhi. That's a shot. Clearing the infield and just hitting the boundary. Lovely shot, pitches over and pays the price. Good use of the power play, surely. And this time straight to the offside and down to the deep point. Another boundary. Lovely shot from Ishandar. And gets 50 on the board. That's 50 for 2 now. Partnership working nicely. They've gone for 31 runs together. Still the last ball of the power play coming your way. We've got a short third man in place now. And again, driven. There will be a sweeper. A single to finish. Power play gone. It's 51 for 2, chasing 132. Equation is now 82 needed of 84 balls. And that's a match summary into screens. Rahul Yovi picked an all-important wicket in this over. And Akshay Kaul and Akash Rana are out there in the middle, having a lot of responsibilities on their shoulders now. A long way to go still. 57 for 3. And the last ball of the over, number 7 coming up. Something being discussed, if we can have the visuals. Pretty sure about, and I guess players assembling there. I can see talking about the situation of MILCHAAR. They are feeling under heat and under weathers now. 3 down with 57 on the board. Still 75 more runs to get. And we are having a game on. The game is on. And the fielders can be seen now going back to their respective spots. Rajat Safaya, very prominent all-rounder for the team of Yes We Can. And Rahul Yovi getting ready to bowl the last ball. Here he goes. Last ball. And a very solid defense. Bat and pad close. Still straight to the covers. No runs. A dot to finish. 7 gone. It's 57 for 3. Shantar was looking good, but he was gone in that last over. Scored 23 for his team. And it's all after Akshay Kaul and Akash Rana. Akash has been there for 13 balls. And Akshay Kaul. And there we go. Rajat Safaya. Now I was telling you, a good all-rounder for the team of Yes We Can. And he has the ball in his hands now. And plays it straight to the covers, no runs. And slugs it down. And I guess that's gone all the way. That's gone for 6, I guess. Just split in that ball. And all it needed was the right direction. And this is Akash Rana. What a shot. Fabulous timing. And reaching closer to the target now. It's 63 for 3 now. And again, through that mid-wicket, 6 number 2, back to back, wow! And can we see the hat-trick of sixes? And what a moment in the game. And Akash Rena stealing the show with his magical blows. And this time through the offside. And straight to the deep covers, only a single. And guides well. That's a delicate shot. The short third man comes to rescue. Another run. Partnership working for 18 of 8. And that's a good partnership, and they will love to just go on and play with the rotation, play some good strokes as well. And this partnership will just hold a lot for the team of MILCHAAR Chargers. And a single to finish, 8 gone with the run rate of over 9. It's 72 for 3. Expensive over comes to in from Rajat Safaya. 15 he just conceded. It was Akash Rena who just got better of him, hitting 2 sixes on back-to-back balls. Ah, goodness me, can be a blow, and umpire thinks otherwise. He was having his one knee down and trying to lift it over mid-wicket. Look at the reaction of the bowler. And he's very anguished, very angry, very sad and disappointed with that decision. Plays it back along the track, no runs. Still the reactions on the faces of the bowler Rahul YWC. Not happy at all. Ah, goodness me. And a great stumping behind the stumps. I guess this time he has got the man. And a wonderful job. And I guess he is out of the crease. But once again, TV umpire comes into play. And if it is out, I guess the wicketkeeper has done a fabulous job. Flight beaten, and he is surely out of the crease. This time, no time more of the time taken, and the finger will be up. He's out. And a great piece of stumping behind, and MILCHAAR losing the number 4. It's 73 for 4 now. And Amansur, she walks down to the center now. Still a lot of homework to be done. 59 more runs to get. And Rahul YWC. 1.4 overs, 2 for 7. He's bowling a gem. He's bowling great. And he's bowling economical. And he should try to put his slips in place. Trying to go for short mid-wicket or short covers. Already a shot filing inside the circle. And plays it back along with Manzuchi, no runs. There has been some small cameos. Still a long way to go. And full toss. And that's been belted hard. And I guess the catch is taken. Oh my goodness, what a catch in the deep and long off. And look at Rahul Yovi. Presents full polite. And he picks up his number 3. It's 73 per 5 now. And we have a game on. New man who walks down to the center. It's Chandar. And Manzuchi, he was out on a golden duck. That's a big moment in the game. Surely a big moment. Half the team back to the pavilion. And around 59 more runs to get. And yes, we can. They can, and they are doing it. And they're doing it in a big stage. Akash Rana still on the crease, 28 of 20. And he will love to just go on, and has got a big role in his hands to play. And will he take his team to the victory? And Manoj Bhatt, a new change in bowl. Pulls it nicely. There is a sweeper. And he will cut the ball off, only a single cruised. The good thing that we find a new batsman back on the crease now. Chandar. Full toss, low full toss, and eventually plays it nicely down to the long on. Who would have thought that MILCHAAR Chargers will be just struggling a big way in this game? Looked well prepared, bowled well, fielded well. And it's all their batting that's letting them down. And this time tries to bisect that point in backward point and finds Rahul Yovi. Timing was good, but the placement wasn't. And it's again a dot ball. Oh, inside edge. And they will pick up a single. The run rate is not an issue. What matters for the team of MILCHAAR Chargers is that half the team is back to the pavilion. And the last ball coming, and we will be halfway through. Wraps, but drifting down. The leg by to finish. 10 gone. It's 76 for 5. And they're going at 7.6 runs per over. Still they need 56 more runs in their remaining 60 balls. But one issue. They got only 5 wickets in hand. drinks break done, and back with the action now. And the match is evenly balanced, I should say. 56 needed of 60, 5 wickets in hand. Let's see which way the pendulum is going to oscillate. At the moment, I can say that the coin is spinning in air. And which way it's going to toss up. Akash Rana, he really has to play a match-winning knock from here on. He's batting at 30. And he just needs to go on. It's Ritik Joshi into his third now. None for 12. Leaves his crease. No runs. All they need to do at the moment, not trying to go for some big strokes, trying to keep the scoreboard moving, believe in rotation. Just go on with some ones, twos, around 3-4 runs over. The run rate isn't any issue for them. They are well ahead of the required run rate. The only thing they need to do is just keep wickets in hand and trying to reach around 100 without losing any more. And that's a lovely shot of length ball. Tries to pull it, no connection. And 2 dot balls on the trap. More of the fielders I can see on the edge of the boundaries. Swings the bat and swings nicely and swings for 4. This is Akash Rana for you. Until and unless we find him on the crease, MILCHAAR Chargers will take a sigh of relief. And it's 80 for 5 now. I guess it's going to be checked whether it carried all the way or not. But I guess it falls short of the line. It's a boundary. It's a boundary. Fell short of the limits of the cushion of the ropes. And it's 80 for 5. And down the leg stump, trying to bowl a York. And happens to bowl it down the leg. Another run, extra. And it's 81 for 5. 51 more needed. Still it's achievable, it's gettable. And this man at his screen, Akash Rana, has to be there on the spot. And there will be runs again. Leaves it exactly 50 needed now. We've come to the situation where it's 82 for 5. I can see some dashing members of Rising Athletes of Jammu and Kashmir just taking a bit of a leave. Mr. Sahil Pandita, Mr. Vikas, Mr. Drupad, and all are some core members of Rising Athletes of Jammu and Kashmir. Here you go. Oh, goodness me. Full length. Appealing for the cut behind, but umpire looks not interested at all. And it's a good ball. Absolutely. Pitching over. Tries to drive. No contact. And Chandar misses it. Exactly 50 more runs needed now at 55 balls. A single to finish, 11 gone. It's 82, rather 83 for 5. Situation completely looking balanced for both the teams. Wicket more, and yes, we will be on the top of the game. But a partnership of around 10-20 more runs, and it will be MILCHAAR back in the side, back in the game. And Rahul Yovi is back into the attack now. 2 overs so far, and he has got 3 for 7. And he is looking absolutely on the spot. Plays it on the arm and fetches a single on the first ball, Mr. Chandar. Akash Rana, I believe, is in singles. This has to be the idea, this has to be the strategy, this has to be the plans. Just work the ball nicely, pick the gaps, and keep the rotation on. This is turning out to be, and again umpire looked not interested at all. And that's really a wonderful moment of the game. And you can't keep your eyes off the screens of your mobile phones. Just stay connected to Rising Athletes of Jammu and Kashmir. And this is going to be a wonderful contest of Bharat Premier League. 2 top teams fighting, and a good spot and a good stop from Rajat Safaya. And timely stop, saving runs over there. And that has to be the efforts. Turns it on the onside. And we'll find another single. 3 runs off the over so far. And with 1 ball to go. Oh, goodness me. Almost dragged on. And inside edge. And a dot to finish. 12 gone. It's 86 for 5. And it's so great that we have one of the legendary cricketers out here in person, Mr. Nikhil Bhatt. And his presence over here, absolutely, and it adds to the contribution of this Bharat Premier League. Thank you Mr. Nikhil Bhatt, for just giving us your time and coming here in person. Mr. Nikhil Bhatt, a legendary cricketer, just coming out here and making this event a very, very branded one. Owe you a lot for you, Nikhil sir. Thank you for coming. And the new over, that's Girish Pandita. Hawks it on the onside. And a dot to start. The runs not coming easy. I just curve it 2 or 3 runs every over, still it's manageable. But they can't take the game too deep without having 6-7 runs every over. And that's time, that's been pulled. Will it be caught and gone? What a catch! And what a moment, and what a celebration. And look at the players going to hug and embrace that deep mid-wicket fielder. And the change of bowling working for the team. Yes, we can. Girish Pandita strikes. And Chandar has to go. 4 of 9. And MILCHAAR Chargers struggling. It's 86 for 6 now. Not easy to hit 6s on this ground. And you will see, yes, we can. And they are doing it. And they are doing it in style. Guess what walks down to the center? Here's Sumit Bhatt. And now we can easily say that yes, we can, are having an upper edge over the game. That's without any doubt. 86 for 6 now. Good ball. I guess it's Rishabh Raina, Pat Cummins of Jammu. A very close friend of Akshay and a very prime sponsor of this tournament as well. And plays it. And finds a single and opens his account. 87 for 6 now. Rishabh Raina, Saurabh Jha, Rakesh, Akshay. And playing for the team of MILCHAAR Chargers. And we surely welcome them. Next ball. Another single. A single to finish, I guess. And now there is still 1 ball to bowl. It's 88 for 6 now. And it's 2 Rainas. Rishabh Raina and Akash Raina out there in the middle. Cut ball. And he was beaten. A dot to finish. 13 gone. It's 88 for 6. 54 needed of 42 balls. Runs are more and balls we find a bit less. And all importantly, the captain just maneuvering his bowling changes well. And I guess Karish Pandita, he brought as a change, he picked up a wicket. And now let's see who has got the ball in his hands. Rahul Yuvi, I guess, has one more over to bowl. And he has bowled a gem of spell so far. He has picked up 3. And it's going to be Akash Raina on the strike, batting on 37 of 31. Has played brilliant innings so far. He has hit some wonderful sixes on the bowling of Rajat Safaya. And let's find the approach now. And lot depends on him now. Alongside Rishabh Raina, the Pat Cummins of Jammu. And it's Sumit Hasha. And a good ball. York down the leg stump. But all importantly, MILCHAAR Chargers finding a single. And Rishabh Raina on the crease now. 1 of 3. He's a big man. And he is nicknamed as Pat Cummins of Jammu. And plays nicely. And it will be seen whether he gives a good company to his partner Akash Raina. And in the meantime, it does remember me of that iconic innings played by Glenn Maxwell where he scored double-hundred. But what a contribution from Pat Cummins. Only 11 runs he did score. And they just snatched that victory. It was Glenn Maxwell who turns out to be the highest scorer of Cricket World Cup 2023. He got through cramps, he got through problems, he got through extreme pain. And he kept on hitting those massive sixes and went on to win that match for his team Australia. Leaving his crease, goes behind, and that turns out to be a dot ball. Still 42 more runs to get, 39 balls remaining. And if the run rate goes over 10 runs per over, should be some concerns for MILCHAAR. They have to be quite calculative. And he moves in. And a run score, I guess it's a leg by. It's 91 for the loss of 6 wickets. Goes Sumit Hasha into Rishabh and driven on the onside. Every single run is vital and every single run is going to count. It's going to create a big impact on the outcome of this game. And you can see with every single run they're getting closer to that 100 runs mark. 40 needed of 37 now. The last ball of the over number 14 coming your way by Sumit Hasha. It's Akash Raina. And there is a top edge, and accepts by the point fielder. The dangerous man gone. Akash Raina departs and Sumit Hasha has the big wicket. The most prized wicket and the man who could have taken the team back to the victory. And Rahul Yuvi accepts the catch. Akash Raina departs. And it's 92 for 7 now. 40 needed after 36 balls, and it turns out to be some hot weather situation for the team of MILCHAAR Chargers. And yes, we can. Proving it again that yes, we can. And they are proving it. Look at Rahul Yuvi. He will go. Yes, we can. What a moment in the game. And who would have thought that the match will go after this kind of a dire situation? Are we heading down to the wires? This is really turning out to be the contest of the tournament. What a battle, what a game, and what a show. And Rahul Rana walks down to the center with all big responsibilities at his shoulders. And the question, interesting question, is who's going to bowl. Just 3 wickets away. And there will be completely mental influence on these two batters. Rishabh Rana. And he will be on the crease now, batting on 3. And this one is up in there. It's going to carry all the way. Oh, I guess has been stopped out there at the deep square leg region. And there is not going to be any issues on the bat light factor coming your way. Still they're going quite great with the timing. So wonderful stop. A wonderful stop by Rahul Yuvi once again. Is a peach of a fielder. Great athleticism. Bowled nice. And is showing his signs with a great fielder. The runs have been blocked. Not coming easy. And can these two take the home? And what a moment in the game. Ronak Rasdan into bowl to Rahul. And again, that's a dot. And just look at Yuvi. Rahul Yuvi bowled nicely, picked up 3 important wickets. I guess he has still 1 more over to bowl. In goes Ronak. And this time, oh goodness me! And he been on to the top of the ball at the first score. The results could have been different. But a very, very risky single. Still 38 needed, and we have got only 32 balls in hands. And Rishabh Rana, I guess he's eyeing for a big one. And good shot. He's middling the ball nice. And can he turn out to be the hero for his team? That's MILCHAAR Chargers Delhi. And can he turn out to be the game changer? And a dot ball to finish. Another good over, just 3 off it. 15 gone, it's 95 for 7. Sumit Bhatt, Dilip Bhatt and Akash Supru. These 3 batsmen yet to come. I guess one will be at the 12th man, so only 2 to come. As we're already 7 down. Ronak Rasdan bowled 2, none for 6. There will be completely a discussion among some senior players of the team that who we bowl out these 5 remaining overs. And Rishabh Raina, you can see, he's a good hitter off the ball. He's 5 of 7. Rahul Raina 1 of 4. The required run rate just 7.40. 37 of 30. It's Sumit Harsha back into the attack now. Bowled that successful last over. Got a wicket as well. And a very, very priced wicket off. Akash Raina, who brilliantly batted for his 38. In goes Sumit. The fresh over. Ah, goodness me. What a ball. And just bringing the ball into Rishabh Raina. Height was the issue. And more importantly, it turns out to be a dot ball. Every dot ball will add to the pressure of the batsman. And 37 of 29 now. All eyes on this pair. And will this come out as the pair they need? And again onto the leg side. Only a single gun across. And both these two teams are the top teams of Bharat Premier League in men's category. If MILCHAAR Chargers lose today, they will get very challenges ahead. And if yes, we can go on with the victory, it will be 2 victories on the trot for them. They got yesterday, defeating Satisar Cricket Club. And here is Sumit again. And a bit of a fumble, and you can see the disappointment on Rahul Yuvi's head, allowing the batsman to come back for run. 1 more to the total, for 2 runs off the over. And once again, I would love to mention it that there will be no light factor issue. As already we are still going through the time nicely. Around 20 minutes left in the game. If we take the time strictly into the action, into the play. And I guess the match is going to be concluded within the stipulated time. There will be no time factor. There will be no issue with the bad light. And we should go through that. "97 for 7. And 35 of 27 now equation. And down the leg stump, should be a wide. And a very important run at this critical juncture. And you have to be quite controlled. Check your lane. And can't afford to bowl extra on this type of situation. But what a moment and what a game. This is cricket absolutely at its best, I tell you. And it's keeping you alive. Stuck to your phones. Come on. And a good ball again. Oh, goodness me. And my goodness. Is there something? Is there something? And I guess the ball just hit the stumps. That's why we have TV umpire into action. We'll have a close look at that. Oh my goodness. And the bills have not been dislodged. And it will be checked with a different angle, even though we can find him a bit out of the frame, but the bails are playing an important part. Just look at that. And it will be surely just one more look. Even though we can see the ball hitting the wickets. The bails have taken a bit of a time, so the decision will be not out. And it's exactly Hendron on the board. Stretch shot! Is it gonna be caught? And falls in between those two. Only a single partnership working nice. 9 of 11. They must go on with some more runs. Last ball coming up. And beaten straight away. With one knee down, tries to straight drive, tries to drive it through covers, beg your pardon. 16 gone, it's 101 for 7. Now I guess it's Rahul YWC into the last over of his quota. His over will be crucial, as he has got 3 wickets so far, and he will love to pick one more. 31 needed of 24 balls. 3 wickets in hand. Settling his troops, and that's a nice moment in the game. And Rishabh Raina, good ball. There you go, Rahul YWC, 3.1, no maiden, and he has picked up 3 wickets for 10 runs. And 23 balls now remaining. This is a very crucial run. It's 102 for 7. Here goes Rahul. And a good ball. No, that's a wide. That's way outside the up stump, and a very good decision from the umpire. And just only 29 more needed from 22 balls. Keep your fingers crossing. Keep on counting the equation. The game is alive. And again tries to go for the heave. He misses it. And the dot ball will be putting extra pressure on the required run rate for the batsman. And Rishabh Raina coming closer and showing some signs and giving some tips to Rahul Raina where you need to hit the ball. And this time plays it nicely. That's in the gaps, and that's gone through extra cover. Much needed boundary, and that's come from the blade of Rahul Raina. And this was surely is the nose, and the tips working for Rahul Raina surely. Just look at that flight, and he picks the gap nicely. And we're up to 25 more runs needed now, and should be a wide. And I guess it will be chucked. Maybe it's a no ball because it pitched out of the turf. And that is what Rishabh Raina is also asking for. I guess it may be a no ball. And my personal feeling, it just pitched out of the track. And if it is, it's a free hit then. Just wait for the TV umpire. Now he just hits inside the track. And there will be no ball. It will be only a wide ball. Only a wide ball. But all important extra has come up. It's 108 for 7 now. And again, this is gone. Be caught and brilliant catch. What a catch and extra cover. And Rahul Yuve, you beauty. Wow. And I was telling you he's trying to come back to the over. And this time presents full plight. And Rahul Raina just paying the price, not hitting it nice. And coming back to the catch. That's a superb catch taken at the extra cover region. And now things turning out to be quite difficult. And it's something we can say challenging tasks at the hands of MILCHAAR Chargers. It's 108 for 8. 24 needed of 19 balls now. I guess we are going down the wires. And will this match go down to that last over? And the new man walks down to the center is Sumit Butt. And now we are having a slips in place. And 4 wickets for Rahul Yuve. And has got 1 ball remaining. And can he pick up a fiver? Can he pick the 5 wicket all? In he goes round the stumps. And he just finishes with a single on the last ball. But what a magical, rather it's a boundary down to the deep fine leg region. And this will bring some confidence back in MILCHAAR. It's 112 for 8. And we're done with 17. Rahul Yuve completes his quota. He goes for 4 for 21 of his 4. A magical spell. And we need 20 of the last 3 overs. And Ronak Rasdan, I guess, has been brought. And all depends on Rishabh Raina now. The big man for the big occasions, Pat Cummins of Jammu. And will he turn the things on at his own? .20 needed of 12 now. And they have to go with 10 runs. Here is Ronak Rasdan. And driven straight down to the covers. And a single is gonna grow. Equation now 19 of 11. Rishabh Raina is 11 of 14. And Sumit Butt got off the mark of his very first ball. He's batting on 4. In between I can see Ronak Rasdan just adjusting the field, especially on the onside, having a left-handed batsman. Actually, there is a bit of a correction. It's 17 balls remaining. And was just counting a bit wrong. The balls is not a problem. Those wickets column is surely that's going to make you pay. 114 for 8. 18 more, 16 balls in hands. What a match. That's a real contest, a real battle. And both the teams battling it out in the center of this KC Sport Jammu. And full toss, driven straight to the long off. And Rishabh Raina so far turning out to be quite cool. And is dealing in singles. And 17 more needed of 15. It's still gettable. That wickets column is what should be going through these batters. Good ball. Oh, fumble. Rahul Yubi fumbles. And allowing the batsman to come for a single. There has been 4 singles of the first 4 balls. It's turning out to be a very good over for the team of MILCHAAR Chargers, Delhi. Let's find the approach of Rishabh Raina. He's batting on dozen of 15. And up in there! Will it be caught? Just now! My goodness, just look at the faces. Look at the reactions. And this could have been the moment for the team. Yes, we can. But luck favouring Rishabh Raina. He was a bit early to the stroke. The ball just ballooned up in there and fall short at the short cover. 3 fielders coming for the catch, but none of them. And who knows, the luck has started to pay with the team of MILCHAAR Chargers, Delhi. And all importantly, they were gone for a single. It's 15 of 13 now. Come on. The cricket is winning all over. And this time he just plays it sensibly, no runs. A dot to finish. 18 gone. It's 117 for 8. And we need 15 of 12 now. Are we heading towards down the wires? Will this match go to the last over? And you can't predict the results so far. It's all 12 balls, 15 runs and 2 wickets in hand. And that's probably turning out to be one of the best contests of Bharat Premier League men's category. And guess what? Sumit Hasha back. 1 for 18 off his 3. Probably gonna bowl the last over of his quota. And those who have got the weak hearts, stay off please. Stay off. And only those who have got brave hearts stay connected to rising athletes of Jammu and Kashmir. What a game! And what a moment. Rishabh Raina on the strike. Sumit Hasha having the ball in his hands. 15 of 12. Right arm over. He goes in, bowls this one. And kites it nicely. And just a single cruising. It's 14 of 13 now. And let's see what will be the approach of Sumit Butt. He's 6 of 4. He has hit a boundary. And let's see who turns out to be the game changer for both the sides. Will it be MILCHAAR or will it be Yes We Can? And we can see the fielders are active and energetic on the edge of the boundaries. And this is turning out to be running goal chance. Oh my goodness, he misses the stumps. Had the wicketkeeper hit the bullseye, this could have been something different. But all importantly, they run away for one more extra. One more run to the team. It's 13 of 10 now. Rishabh Raina. Can he turn out to be the hero for his team, MILCHAAR? And has got all the best opportunity to turn it on. In goes Sumit. This is a no ball, inside out, typical KL Rahul stroke, and I guess he's gone. Oh my goodness, I say that is gone, and once again Rahul YWC picks up the catch. What a moment, Rishabh Raina departs, and Sumit Hasha having the last laugh. It's 119 for 9 now. And taking it nicely, Rahul YWC just shows silent, be silenced, as we are, yes we can. And it's up to the last man now. It's Akash Sapru. Look at the reactions. And look at the energy on the faces. And this will sum it up for Yes We Can. A very, very big side. And all up to the last man now, Akash Sapru. 13 runs, 9 balls, 1 wicket in hand. The big man comes for the big moment. And will he turn out to be the big man for his team in his batting skills also? Sumit Hasha, 2 for 19. And he's got 3 balls to complete his quota. In he goes. And plays it down to the onside. And a run results. It's 120 for 9. Earlier at the first innings, I was mentioning anything around 130, 140 will be a real good score on the board. And that's really happening to be the most right. Good sports spirit over there. Rahul YWC. And helping the batsman to just get on with his helmets. It's 12 needed of 8 now. Just 1 wicket away, Yes We Can. And it will be a victory to be memorized for ages and ages to come for them. They really fought hard. They have been disciplined in their bowling, great in their fielding, especially they have been great with the catching. In goes Sumit Hasha. Into bowl to Sumit Butt. And chips in air, is it going to be caught? No! That'll be a run. It's 11 needed after 7 balls now. We are going down to the last over if this ball gets on. What a moment in the game. That's a massive moment. Who would have thought we will go down the wires? Come on, Meng. You can hit the ball long. It's Akash Sapru waiting for Sumit Hasha. Last ball off his quota. 2 for 21. And plays it nicely. And just short of that long on. A single to finish. And we're all up for that last over. It's 10 needed of 6 balls. And Akash Sapru will be on the strike. And up to the last over. 10 needed of 6. And who will just run away with the victory? And most importantly, let's find who is the man on the crease. And it's going to be Akash Sapru. And he's a big man. He can come big. And Ronak Razdan fights the ball in his hands. None for 11 off his 3. Quite economical. But he finds himself at a very, very important stage now to bowl. 6 balls, 10 runs, 1 wicket in hand. I can see the fielders on the edge of the boundaries. Here we go. It's Ronak Razdan. Akash Sapru getting ready. 10 runs of 6 balls. And he plays it. Definitely there is going to be Rajat Safaya. And only a single on the first ball. And it's all up to 9-5 now. And we'll find left-handed batsman Sumit Butt on the crease. And Ronak Razdan has got the steals of nerve. And will he hold on? And we see Sumit Butt turning it on. And he presents himself as the game changer. Will he come out with heroics? And it turns out to be the hero for MILCHAAR. Here goes Ronak. Down the track. Not middling it well. And trying to come back for the 2. Now just settle for only 1 run. It's 8-4. And just 2 good shots. But finding it quite difficult to hit those runs. Only way I can find is to come down the track and hit the ball away. Especially with this powerful man on the crease, Akash Sapru. He can hit the ball mile. 8. And the ball hits him on his pants. Big mix-up. And he just stops not throwing. It's 8 needed of 3 now. And my goodness, it's becoming quite hard for the batters of MILCHAAR. And 1-6, 1-6. Just 1 good connection. Oh, yes, pulled him, knocked him over. And this is Yes We Can. Look at the celebration. Look at the pumping. Look at the joy. Look at the moments. Look at the celebration. They know they have defeated the wonderful team of the tournament. And this is all we can say. We just have to wait a while. Is he knocked over seriously? The TV umpire is going to check it out. But what a moment in the game. And yes, he is knocked over. Absolutely ball kissing the bails. And MILCHAAR have lost the game. And congratulations to Yes We Can. Having 2 victories on the trot. There you go. There you go. Look at the moments of joy. That's the celebration. Every single person. Young Guns also comes to the party. And Ronak Razdan, you really turn out to be the game changer for you. Congratulations to Yes We Can. And that's all what we have from Bharat Premier League for the today's match. Thank you very much for being with us today. And we will just meet you tomorrow at the very same video of KC. Till then, thank you.